frozen for my taste. See if there's one in here that ain't. That one's too bulged out. That's our baby. Bloody though. Froze. Probably this one. Welcome back to Chicken Trials Part 9. Today we have our another little ingredient here we've been wanting to try, so we're going to keep it simple. We're looking for that one specific taste to let us know we're going in the right direction, because we believe that's what it is. For our dry here, we're going to be using, as usual, 2 cups of the flour. We're going to be using 6 tablespoons of the black pepper. Let's see here, 3 tablespoons of salt. And this ingredient here is just 1 tablespoon, but we're going to let you know what that is later on. The wet is going to be 2 cups of milk. And we are going to try the Hunt's paste in there, tomato paste this time, and 1 egg. We're going to mix that up real well, and we're trying out 2 new things, but this here is going to be the biggie. We're going to see how that works and try a little bit of a tomato base as well with a wet. Alright, we got our tomato paste opened up. We're going to use the entire 6-ounce can, because this is just the wash. Should say most of it, as much as I can get out. I'm sure you'll say like that. And let's see how good this mixes up here. Alright, we'll mix that a little bit more in here in a few minutes. Go ahead and get our dry in here. There's the 3 tablespoons of salt. This is the 1 tablespoon of, you thought you had me. Tell you later. There is all of the pepper. What did I decide that was? 1, 2, 3, 4, there's 6 tablespoons of the pepper. We will go ahead and mix that up now, and we will get on to cutting up some chickens here in just a little bit. Okay, got our chicken out here, and today we are going again. I don't even see where the name shows it, but this is a Claxton chicken. 4 pounds, 13 ounces. I guess the name's under this. There you go, Claxton. I'm going to go ahead and get this out and get it washed off, and we will get the chopping. Alright, we got her all washed off, washed up, and ready to do a little chopping. There is a leg. Number 2. Turn over a little filler. We got her all lopped up here. We're going to go ahead and stick it in the wet. Let it be waiting. We're only up to around 300, so it will be a few minutes longer here. No biggie though. But doing this gives us enough time here and room to clean up. Alrighty. We got the temperature at 350, maybe just slightly over, and that's when I like to go ahead and start battering her up. Time you get done, it's pretty much time to put it in there if you take your time, you know, don't get no big rush.
Something smells good already.
That's probably just me.
Well, I doubt that.
Yeah. No, I think it's the flour, you know, the batter here. I have just been messing around. We're still waiting, like going real slow, and I'm double dipping these wings. Why not experiment anyway, you know? Be interesting. A little thicker batter on there.
Almost ready.
Yeah, it's about what, 370?
Mm-hmm.
I'm about done anyways. Just coating this second wing for the second time. And we'll be ready to roll. Alright, it is go time. Let's get our breasts in here first. Followed by the thighs as usual. And then the legs. And you try to separate them obviously when you're putting them in there so they're not all clumped up. And then I do, when I put in the wings, try to put them kind of on top of each other. I know you're not supposed to, but I use them as test pieces to know when the correct browning has occurred. And I believe browning last time, I have to look back on our record, was around 2.5 minutes.
We got new grease in here this time.
That's very true.
A lot of new grease.
So it'll be interesting. Very interesting. I get also, I want to get that too brown. And doing these trials here, it is great to keep, you know, records of what you're doing there. The more in-depth records you can keep, the better off you're going to be in the long run. Even if you have to write yuck at the bottom of them.
Then you have to be a doctor to read Jim's handwriting.
Whatever. A nurse maybe at most. Okay, that's ready right now, whatever time it is. Look at that.
112. Mm-hmm.
112.
Go.
Alright, I'm going to drop these down over here. I'm going to burn myself for a little bit and juggle that around. Make sure that's up quickly. And try to fight the top off.
Gotta come there, you go. They come this way more. Set the timer.
Get this pressure down all the way, and we are going to be cooking this time for 11 minutes. But after it goes off at 11 minutes, we're going to count about 30 more seconds, so it's going to be 11.5 minutes. We are going to, if all goes the same as usual, that is, 2 minutes in, we're going to release this just a little bit. Just crack it just ever so slightly, as always, to keep this from coming up and all the pressure from releasing out of it. Just so it won't turn it into a giant deep fryer and brown the chicken too much. Or burn it. We waited 3 minutes in this time before we tried to adjust this. Because we're bold. Maybe a little crazy, but we wanted to try it. Usually do 2 minutes. I mean, the whole goal is from this entire trials, all these have shown one thing, if nothing else. If that pops up and releases the pressure in there, you are frying your chicken then, and it will blacken. Alright, we've got probably less than a minute left. Probably more like 20 seconds left, but we're going to go for the 11 minutes and 30 seconds, so we're going to give it 30 seconds here on the stopwatch afterwards, after that goes off. Alright, I started the stopwatch. We'll give it the big 30 seconds here. And then release it. Any place to set that. Hold that for me. Let me see that big old pot right there, if you wouldn't mind.
Get ready. Get set.
I'm ready.
Go.
Smells good, if that means anything.
That's going to be slick there, that stainless steel pot.
Yes. Let's see if I can find something.
A little browner.
Yeah, a little browner. Interesting. That's some double-coated wings. Now we're going to get it over there and put a thermometer in there, even though it's ultra brown. You know, why not? Couple of thermometers. And I should have turned this one around. Ouchie. And I will turn this one around. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's well done.
And that one's flying. You get on the light so everybody can see.
Don't have to worry about that.
No, them are what you call ultra fine.
Get your thermometers out. We ready to eat.
Yeah.
Taste test coming up.
Okay. It has been about 10 minutes or so. Let's do a taste test. You don't got to worry about the doneness of the bird. Plenty done. Not too much meat on there. We're trying to. Inside meat's delicious. That's got a decent taste, actually. Pretty good.
Okay. Let's eat.
Alright, and now for the ingredient in there. I said we'd mention later. This is ground coriander seed. This was 1 tablespoon in there's worth, and the reviews are coming up.